Okay. So first of all, thank you all so much for coming. We really appreciate taking the time out of your week to come and get to know us and our program and our clients. So um, we hope you guys learn a lot today about who we are and what we do. And then at the end, there will be a time for Q&A. We'll have breakout rooms for the committees, and then some of the coordinators will stay back to um, answer any like general questions. So without further ado, my name is Nick. I am the committee liaison for this upcoming year, so I'll be one of the coordinators. And then if my co-hosts could introduce themselves as well.
Hi, I'm Ishelle, and I'm the facilities coord for this year.
I'm Emily. I'm the finance coord for this year.
Hello, my name is Jennifer, and I'm the operations coord for this year.
Thank you. And then we also have Saudi Tahada. She's not here right now, but she will be our companion care coord. And then we also have some of our committee chairs here who will introduce themselves later when they talk a little bit more about what companion care is. So just to go ahead and get started. So yeah, welcome to our info session. And we'll just tell us a little about who we are. Oops. Okay, so, oops, I'm so sorry. Okay, my bad. So just to give you a little bit of context about why our clinic exists, Los Angeles has been dubbed the homeless capital of the US due to the staggering number of individuals that have been left unhoused. And homelessness is a complex problem, and while the issue has many interconnected factors, it has largely become a stigmatized issue that affects our clients directly. Because many unhoused folks are left out of the conversation about what homelessness is and how we can solve it, as community members, it's important for us to advocate for individuals who are experiencing homelessness in all aspects of the work we do. And so to provide a little bit more context with some stats, on average, almost 70,000 individuals are experiencing homelessness on any given night in LA. And this is from the annual homeless count that is done every January across the entire nation. And unhoused folks report significantly worse physical and emotional health than housed folks. And not only that, but in their attempts to access healthcare services, our clients often describe their experiences as stigmatizing and shaming.
So it was out of those community conditions that the Mobile Clinic Project was born. So we're a student-run street-side clinic that provides free health and social services to the housing insecure population in Los Angeles. We currently provide services at 2 locations in Hollywood. So at the Hollywood Food Coalition on Wednesdays, and with Food on Foot at the LGBT Center every other Sunday. So both on and off site, we strive to establish a trusted environment where our clients can receive quality, holistic care for both their physical and emotional health. And by actively listening to our clients' stories and compassionately connecting with them, we hope to be a space of empowerment and advocacy for individuals of all backgrounds. So our mission statement summarizes it best. The Mobile Clinic Project at UCLA aims to improve the health outcomes and quality of life of unhoused and other underserved individuals by providing direct medical and social services and making sincere connections through compassionately listening to and centering client stories. So rain or shine, we run 1 to 2 clinics each week to establish consistency and trust their clients. So even though our volunteer base shifts from year to year, we continue to honor this trust by consistently creating a warm environment each week. At MCP, we commit to being aware of the various vulnerabilities that our clients experience and the power dynamics at play in this type of clinical environment. We stress the importance of coming to clinic in casual clothing, no white coats, and referring to individuals as clients, not patients, to try and reduce the patient-provider power dynamic that has harmed many of our clients in the past. We believe in bringing our services to the people, and that means going to our clients rather than asking them to come to us. These simple actions push against traditional notions of healthcare and are part of how we hope to continue to break down barriers that our clients may have experienced in their previous encounters with the healthcare system.
So the history of the mobile clinic project. So in 1987, the Hollywood Food Coalition began serving dinner every night on the corner of Sycamore and Romaine. And then in 1999 through 2000, through Coy Prada's efforts, the UCLA Fielding School of Public Health became involved in helping to address community needs. And in 2001, 2002, Wednesday Clinic was born at the Sycamore and Romaine location. And then so fast forward 2003, 2004, that's when the undergraduate class was introduced to help educate students. And in 2016, our primary clinic site was moved 1 mile away from West Hollywood to Hollywood, and the founding of Companion Care. And in 2021, we established a partnership with Food on Foot. And now today, today we constantly make active improvements to clinic function based on the needs and assessment surveys and feedback from clients. We continue to partner with the Hollywood Food Coalition and increase our partnerships to provide more services at clinic. And finally, we continue to grow our reach beyond clinic through advocacy projects on social media and on UCLA's campus. So today, both our clinic sites remain in full swing with active improvements conducted by our public health students and database committee. And yes, our partnerships remain strong. And we are continuing our efforts in educating the community about our client population so that we can do our best to destigmatize homelessness.
So you're probably wondering what the structure of MCP looks like. We did mention that there's like public health students involved. And so there are 3 branches within UCLA. So we have the medical sphere, the public health sphere, and then the undergraduate sphere. And so each level has cords, chairs, or cords and students. However, the undergraduate sphere is a little different in that we also have the chair position. I think the public health sphere also has that, but it kind of is not as well established as the undergraduate sphere. And so we have 6 different committees, which we will talk about in the next couple slides. So your role as a caseworker is your primary role. That's probably the role that you're most familiar with when you begin applying. But your role as a caseworker is to attend our Wednesday or Sunday clinics to be a constant source of comfort and support for clients as they're seen by medical providers. A lot of our clients have pretty high levels of medical distrust due to past trauma within the system. You're also responsible for taking a social history form and listening to our clients, just like having a conversation about their life while also trying to connect them with resources that are available. You'll be performing a HEADS assessment, which is health, education, activities, drugs, suicide, sex. So you're going to be talking about pretty sensitive topics. And lastly, which is super important, you're going to follow up on previous visits. If you see the same client again, you're a huge part in maintaining continuity of care. Second, you'll be responsible as a committee member. And so each committee has unique roles, but they're each very, very important in specific niches of clinic function. They're important to smooth operations and are all just wonderful. Once again, we will elaborate more in the following slides. So third, you will be responsible for acting as a food server. So there's a couple locations in Hollywood. We organize with Hollywood Food Coalition. And so you're working with volunteers from the community alongside your fellow caseworkers. Additionally, you're expected to be a student. So mobile clinic is all about like learning as well. And so in the fall, you're expected to enroll in the fall service learning course, which is not an official class, and it is from 1 to 3 p.m. on Fridays. It is highly, highly encouraged. CHS 187A and 187B are in the Community Health Sciences department. They're each 4 units and they are for credit. These 2 classes are extremely important. You learn more about clients' experiences from a top-down perspective, so more from public health theory and discussion. Additionally, we work on skills to be better caseworkers for your clients, so talking about things like motivational interviewing. Additionally, you collaborate with your fellow caseworkers in different committees on a year-long project, and it's really cool. So I just want to emphasize your role as a caseworker is very multifaceted, and it is a 1-year immersive experience. If you accept a position in MCP, you are a caseworker, a committee member, a food server, and a student. So we want to emphasize that all 4 components are very important to mobile clinic functioning and maintaining our quality of care. Your experience in all these roles will work together to make you a better caseworker for our clients and hopefully teach you a lot, and also help you build relationships with people.
Yeah, thank you, Ishel. And like Ishel mentioned, there are 6 undergrad committees that you'll be a part of if you're accepted. And so each caseworker is placed into one committee, and you'll stay in this committee for the entire year. You really get to know your committee members well. Your 2 chairs will act kind of as like mentors who have kind of gone through the whole caseworking year before you, can provide advice and guidance. And so we're gonna provide a brief description of each committee by our committee chairs. So we'll start with advocacy and then go along. And then if you would like more information about any committee, there's information on our caseworker role description and the application. And then also on our Instagram, each chair duo did takeovers, and then there's like a post about a little bit more in depth about what each committee does. So we have Wendy from advocacy.
Hi, everyone. I'm Wendy, the incoming advocacy chair. So the advocacy committee extends mobile clinic's mission beyond the clinic space by emphasizing civic engagement and the broader Los Angeles area. At clinic, AB members conduct historian interviews and support triage. We also are tasked with spearheading outreach and legislative events such as Sponsor a Home, and advocacy members gain a deep understanding of clients' experiences, legislative efforts, and we also actively engage in social change. Yeah, that's just a little bit about AB.
Hi, everyone. My name is Alexa. I am the incoming DB chair. So the database committee is incredibly important to productive caseworker client dialogue by accurately chronicling the social history records of clients. Database committee members are responsible for collecting, inputting, and analyzing client data to produce reports that supplement grant applications, improve clinic operations, and facilitate interactions to ensure that our clients feel safe and respected. And through database, members develop a comprehensive understanding of how to properly handle sensitive data, and in turn, a deep respect for our clients' experiences and confidentiality.
So the grant writing committee is the backbone of Mobile Clinic. They make our clinic operations possible by seeking major funding. Members apply for intramural grants that fund the Mobile Clinic truck upkeep, medications, medical and health supplies, basic needs resources, and outreach events such as Sponsor a Home. And while acquiring funds through written grants and grant hearings, these members develop skills as eloquent writers, articulate public speakers, and advocates for our clients. And then on-site grant writing caseworkers work at the triage table. So they're some of the first volunteers that our clients are greeted by. They interact with a very large number of clients. And yeah, they just serve a very important role in our space.
Hi everyone, my name is Daniel. I am the incoming health education chair for this year, along with my co-chair Lorena. And the Health Education Committee upholds that knowledge is power. Our committee fosters open dialogue with our clients about health and how it relates to their physical, mental, and social well-being. Health education members are typically the first point of contact for our clients at clinic, and we just make sure that our clients feel comfortable navigating our clinic space. Typically, health education members engage with clients in our streetside talks just to navigate and empower our clients through preventative diseases and navigate illnesses that they're currently living with. And through health literacy projects, our health education members gain strong interpersonal skills, and we give them an intimate understanding of how serving as a public health educator can really serve to foster agency and autonomy in gaining autonomy over one's health, sorry.
So next up, we have logistics. And the logistics committee works within the mobile clinic truck and are responsible for stocking and distributing the essential medications, clinical supplies, and hygiene items that our clients rely on each and every week. And in doing so, every committee member gains profound knowledge of the function of each resource and also forms unique relationships with the clients that we serve. Members are also responsible for advocating for our clients by compiling donations and hygiene kits, and also innovatively expanding the variety of items that we can offer to our clients.
Hi, and I'm Susie. I'm one of the incoming referrals chairs along with Luke. And so essentially what referrals does is really facilitate that long-term care that we can't offer at clinic. And we do that through connecting our clients with a bunch of community resources and social services like housing services, primary care, dental, employment services, things of that nature, to really facilitate their long-term well-being. And then Luke, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Luke, did you want to add anything?
The other kind of notable part of referrals is you spend a lot of time interacting with outside sites throughout the LA area. And I think you get to really learn an in-depth understanding of some barriers to care that our clients might face on a daily, weekly basis.
Thank you everyone for going over the committees. So like I mentioned, at the end of the presentation, we'll have time to go into breakout rooms if you want to meet with a specific committee chair or meet with all of them as well. But for now, let's continue.
Yeah, so looking at a typical quarter in MCP, in total, you can expect to dedicate around 50 hours a quarter or 250 hours for the entire year, including the summer. So the slide offers a breakdown of how those hours are typically spent each quarter. So first of all, you'll be expected to do at least 3 caseworking shifts at our Hollywood site, which operates every Wednesday evening, rain or shine. Each shift is roughly 4 hours. At the beginning of each quarter, we'll send a sign-up link for you guys to pick your shifts that you're able to attend. In addition to caseworking at our Hollywood site, you're expected to complete at least 1 caseworking shift at Food on Foot, which is our other partner site at the LGBT Center. And these shifts are Sunday afternoons for roughly 3 hours. And then you'll also have your committee shifts. Instead of caseworking at clinic, committee shifts entail doing activities that are more specialized towards your committee responsibilities in order to offer more robust services to our clients. So for example, logistics members may pass out items from the truck, while referrals members will help clients navigate externals referrals, and grant writing will work at the triage table. And then the hour allotment for committee shifts is variable. Some committees go to clinic more than others, depending on the needs of our clients. And on our application and Instagram, there are committee descriptions available for you to get a sense of these committee roles in depth. And then on top of caseworking, you'll also be expected to food serve with the Hollywood Food Coalition. These shifts are about 2 hours each, and you will serve alongside a small team of your fellow caseworkers 3 times a quarter. You'll also be expected to complete a service learning class every quarter and attend weekly committee meetings. Every quarter, there will be a class associated with mobile clinic that will take place on Friday afternoons. And you'll also be expected to attend weekly committee meetings. So each committee meeting will look a little different depending on the committee and how the chairs decided to set it up. But overall, they can offer space for discussion and learning, debrief, and planning and checking in on committee projects and initiatives. These meetings usually last an hour and include tasks that need to be completed outside of meeting times. And finally, we host several advocacy or fundraising events throughout the year to elevate our clients' voices beyond the clinic space and to raise funds to continue our operations. Caseworkers are expected to contribute to these efforts through flyering, signing up for shifts at on-campus events, and publicizing MCP's work on social media. So then taking a look at the onboarding process, if you do become a caseworker. So training begins the week after spring quarter finals week and is going to take place in person in Westwood. After training is complete, you'll be able to volunteer at clinic as a caseworker or committee member, as well as through food serving, which will likely start around the beginning of summer session C. And then for the academic year, you'll have the opportunity to engage in service learning classes alongside your continued responsibilities as a caseworker and committee member so that you continue improving throughout the year.
So after a year of caseworking, you have the option to join Companion Care, which is our sister organization founded in 2016 by actually one of our caseworkers. She goes to UCLA Med School now. It's really cool. But Companion Care seeks to bridge the gap between street medicine and long-term primary care. What we do as companions, we at Wednesday clinics, we do intake for clients, and we also offer them resources to accompany them to their appointments for the new primary care physician we connect them to. And yeah, when requested, companions also help accompany clients to their appointments and support them through the journey because of high distrust in the healthcare system. But yeah.
And yeah, thank you everybody for sharing. And so now it's time to apply. If you want to learn a little bit more and get a little bit more context about what we do, check out our link tree and our website for additional information. You can find the caseworker role description and then some caseworker FAQs. And then also on our Instagram, there's a lot of posts about what our clinic looks like from week to week, what different committees look like, and current caseworkers' experiences, kind of stories from clinic that they wanted to share. So you're definitely encouraged to go read those and check out kind of what it looks like from other people's perspective. But if you have any more specific questions about you as an applicant or your application, feel free to email the email below. It's mcpugcoordinators@gmail.com. We'll be able to get back definitely within 24 hours. You can also just DM our Instagram and somebody will reply. But definitely check out the FAQ sheet before, just because there's probably a lot better information there as well. And then we already completed our coffee chats. This is our last info session, but like I said, feel free to DM or email us. And then after you write your responses, you can submit the Google form, which is also on our Linktree and website by Monday, May 8th, this coming Monday at 11:59 p.m. It'll be a hard deadline because there's so many applicants, and just to be fair to everyone, we don't typically give out extensions, but you're also welcome to apply next year. And then likely sometime around week 7, 8, or 9, depending on when you submit your app, we'll notify you via email whether or not you've been offered an interview based on your written application. So thank you all so much for showing some interest in supporting our clients and joining our organization for the next year. If anybody has any more questions, you're more than welcome to reach out right now. I'm going to stop sharing and stop the recording. And then